A little less than a week ago, I made an awesome book sale, and this book was part of a garage sale I went to in December of last year. It took about 3.5 months for the book to sell, and I bought 10 books at the yard sale. They were all, or most of them were larger or oversized books, picture books, that sort of thing, that are glossy and hardcover and going for more money. So the person rightfully charged me a little bit more for them, $60 for the 10, and so I paid $6 each. This is a car book, or it's specifically about GM, called GM Motorama or something like that. I'll throw up a photo of it. It's a beautiful book, had beautiful pictures, and it sold for $99.95. So the numbers break down like this. Sold for $99.95. It's a bit heavier, so Amazon paid me $82. I paid $6 for it, so that drops it down to $76 profit, minus inbound shipping, which for the larger book is a little bit more. So at least $1, I would say, but possibly a little bit more, but I'll say about $1. So that drops it down to about $75 profit off of a $6 book, which is about 12 times what I paid for it. So it's real, guys. You can definitely find these books out there. I don't find them every time I go out and sourcing, or every time I go to a yard sale or an estate sale, but I find them enough that to where I am selling these kind of books at these prices at least every month, a couple times a month. I've already sold some others in March for over $50, so it's not the first time. Clearly, if I found these books more frequently, I would buy them up even at $6 a book, because if I can get that kind of return and selling for that quickly, for me, for a book that you're gonna make over $70 profit off of, selling within 3.5 months is pretty fast, especially if I'm finding a good amount of those and sending a lot of those in, that I'm gonna be selling those kind of books every week, basically. I enjoy making these videos and sharing these videos about these bigger sales as a motivator to others and to me as well, because I get super excited and motivated when I make these kind of sales. When I find these books and I know they're gonna sell, for crazy profit, I get really excited. And then when it finally sells, I wanna share it with other people, with you guys, with my audience, other FBA sellers out there on YouTube, because I think it's great motivation to continue to push forward. It's not to brag, it's not to boast, and it's certainly not to imply or to say directly that these kind of sales happen all the time. They don't for me, and they probably don't for most people. Unless you're only focused on these high-priced books, then clearly all of your sales, or most of your sales, are gonna be these $50, $70 and up books. And if you have access to those kind of books, then great. If I had access to more of them, or if I found more of them, or I found a source where I could buy these books even at $5, $6 a book, I'd be buying way more of them. But I haven't found that source yet, and I haven't found the large quantity of these books. But that's why when I come along, that's why when I find a yard sale where they're selling these amazing books for great money, I make sure and scoop them up, even if they're gonna cost me $60, because I've sold most of those books. And I've sold a couple others for over $70, another one for like $79, I believe, and another couple for over $50. So that was an incredible haul, for $60 off of one book, making my money back. So if you're just starting, or if you've been doing this for a while, you know that this is not a regular type of thing, unless you're only a high-priced bookseller, which is fine, and that's great. But otherwise, you're gonna have to sell the lower books, the $10 to $15 books, in order to make consistent daily sales and build up your inventory and grow this business. So hopefully this motivates you, and I know it motivates me. It got me super excited when I see that. It's just further proof to me, and I hope to you, that this business can be amazing, and you can really make an incredible return on your money off of just one book. And that if you keep on going, if you keep on sourcing consistently, that you will find these more often, and you will find better sources where you can potentially get these books that sell for over $50. This wasn't my first, and it won't be my last for selling, you know, for this amount of money, I'm sending in a book, and this shipment's gonna sell for over $100, and a few others for, you know, under 100. So the books are out there, guys, whether they're at thrift stores, whether they're at yard sales or estate sales, or even at book sales, you can find these kind of books. I recommend just getting out there and searching and looking, and you'll come across them. So it's fun. I love to sell the $10 to $15 books all day, but these are special, and these are a lot of fun to sell. As always, remember, keep booking.